Bleh. Brr, 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 brr. Okay, get this side sorted. Free ourselves from this hellscape. Am I missing anything? Yes. That for YouTube's end. Ooh. And whatever, that's probably done. Anyway. Northrend, ambience, let's go. Just blast that shit. Just slightly in the background while we do stuff. Okay, I'll see this. Drag you over here for reference on my end. So I don't mess up the project file. We're off the references. I think from the get-go we're going to be looking at what's all this shit? Delete what's not actually going to get used. File-wise. What is that? Grab this. Bonk. Screenshot 69. Let's go. That would have been terrible. That would have sucked because of how many files I just dragged. I could have just shipped a crap ton onto the... Okay, dodged the bullet. Anyway, that's... Visuals and files. I've got like, I'm just cleaning up a lot of my ref files, ref pictures, but it's really fucking loaded. That one I think I've already used, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Heel over so hard. I roll over so freaking hard. Okay. So yeah, this is a flex I'm working with right now for context. Make it more visible. I essentially grabbed the original joints, flipped them, rotated them, and deformed them a bit to fit. This is not going to be the shadow. The goal is to reuse the outline and the flat color, but I'm going to redo the shadow, apply it to this little layer, and when we do get around to doing this portion, it can just it essentially lets me reuse assets without consuming as much like file storage crap. But yeah, this is using this one. These joints are separate to each other, which is pretty good. And I'm just nabbing this one, flipping it. Same with the forearm. Forearm's got the same dealio, which is pretty cool. But that's all for a flex. That's all for this. This is the original sketch. Probably need lighting here. Probably still gonna have to happen. Physique's gonna be determined by a model shift in a deformer in 2D, Live2D. But that should be good. And it's also not gonna be the most prominent thing anyway. But yeah, let's get the let's get a passive stand. Passive stand. And let's get some concepts down. These folders are stacking up. There was a bullhead. There was a drink. That's gonna suck. Flex? Yeah, I'm working on that. We're not technically done. Weapon, crossed arms, pupils. Crossed arms we can do another time. I want to do outfits. Okay. Outfit sketches. We'll start straight off. Let's go for my look. Cool. My OG look, which would be a pauldron. Oh my god, am I gonna have to whip out my... Because I'm wearing my friggin' Santa outfit. There we go. I have like a shoulder pad that goes around here. Hooks around there. Comes up here. And then that. I'll probably tweak that. Yeah, probably tweak it now, actually. And this is just concept stuff. This is just stuff I've made, I'm reusing. I remember making it deliberately oversized because it needed to have the one on top of it. Doesn't make too much sense, but it looks cool. Freaking really weighing on the shoulder though. God damn. Oh, this is like more curved. I wish the eraser tool worked on both layers. I really do. I like the mirror. Don't know if I'm missing a thing for that. And there's a strap over here. Another case of I'll probably reference some material for this one. Rough. I think that's a good height. Oh, the physique will tweak a lot of these as well. Unless I have it on a different layer. Oh, just to have it do its own thing. Get a flatter gut for a second. Oh yeah, did I make some more offline? I'm trying to remember. Might have made some more offline. Yeah. This one has like no features. That's a ref. That's an idea. That's an idea. An idea. Okay, I got a couple. This is bought for a flatter gut, but with some definition. Belly button. We'll go with my classic one that I designed. Okay. Belt. The mirror in on this one. Because I'm pretty sure on my model I've got it like pretty high up there. Like to the, almost to the second freaking, yeah. Or maybe there's a way to like bookmark, well not bookmark, but shortcut key a specific pen thickness. That would save some time. But also just cheat and use some line work since we're just doing sketches right now. And thankfully, most of the physique is going to like muscle lat tone here on the sides over here. Mostly going to be the thing that gets tweaked. The rest of this is going to get shrunken down in like this direction. It'll eventually get thinner and thinner. My hope is I get a lot of the joints in the right spots for it to make sense. Very oversized belt. Another one over here. This point. that seems good. And there's a hide here. Definitely be, because I haven't drawn pants on my original model because I didn't draw legs. That was a feature that did not need to exist. At least for me, because I wasn't showing my feet, my legs and stuff. But now I gotta on this. Looks pretty good though. You know, the classic barbarian look. Certain ones of these can be on like the sway meter as well. Think back on my chair. That's not good. Legs aren't going to be very insane. They're all one model as well. Would definitely be a case of... Yeah. Where did I put my ref file? Did I open some other shape? Yep, super did. Okay. Screenshots. Refs. Outfit. Oh yeah, gauntlets. Yep. See? Gauntlets are a thing. And I think at least a lot of the poses I could probably cheese. At least like for this, for example, if I make it less round, it might be good to reuse. Gloves done a different layer. Because otherwise I'm going to have to make the same outfit several times. That's going to suck. think I'm pretty sure this is based on the original forearm I did, at least the framework. Yes. Bunk, bunk. Had a bunch of diamonds and like this. Rivets, I guess, would be the accurate terminology. Yeah, it works. I forget that my guy was just fucking shirtless. Just a hunk of map. Alright, because I had padding support for the shoulder underneath, it went like this. No, this went higher, went like this. Angle's shit. The angle's shite. There we go. Next zone, let's get some more energy. A bit more. That doesn't look right. I'm gonna do it the way my model is. Bink, bink, bonk, bink, bop, 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 bop. Hello, Slime. How you doing? Welcome in. We're sketching outfits. Seeing what looks cool and what doesn't, more or less. Thought you had a Blue Sky account and just realized it today looking at a friend's art and realizing I was logged in. Oh boy, let me go through some fun stuff today. If you are familiar with Australia, we have just allowed a law, we'll see how long it lasts, that allows I should say, restricts users under the age of 16 from using certain websites unless they verify their age. How does that sound bad? Well, there's a few good parts of it, and there's a lot of bad. A lot of bad in this case would be if you make a new account in the future on a platform that is age restricted, you are gonna have to give your ID. You're gonna have to verify your age. How old are you? Are you this old? Please tell us how. Please verify with some identification. We will not use this information maliciously to send you ads and shit and other garbage. Give us your information, please. Give it to us now. Hand it over. The US is doing the same thing. Yep. One country does it, and they succeed. It's just gonna spread like wildfire, and then every other country's gonna do it. And the worst part is, another bad part, it's not even gonna be fucking consistent. The legislations and shit are gonna be slightly tweaked across every country. Now you might be wondering, oh, but it stops the kids from going on websites they shouldn't be on. Yeah, that ain't gonna stop them. That ain't gonna stop them. It didn't stop them before. It ain't gonna stop them now. Tell you that. You give it a week before all that info is hacked and leaked, just like the UK. Exactly. I have an alt account. Basically, I have my main Twitter account, for context. I have a main Twitter account that is literally just for uploading, just for posting that I'm going live. I purged the shit out of it when like Grok and all that shit showed up. I just scorched earth it. Complete reset, pretty much. Account's still there. People I follow are still there. And whoever's gone to Blue Sky, I've gone to Blue Sky with, because I don't care. I'm not using art over there, because they can legal loop it to steal from people, which is fucking shit. Legally steal from people. Then I've got my alt account on Twitter. That is pretty much exclusively for me to like and follow artists that have not jumped ship yet, because that's their business. They kind of have to be on Twitter because that's more active than other websites. So my main account, I've already put my age on there. I haven't been asked to give ID yet, thank fuck. But guess what? I did not do that on my alt account. And that's asking for age verification now. And I'm not giving it to them. Which means that account is getting nuked like next year. So bye-bye to all the people I follow. I'm gonna have to do some like checkups on if they have a Blue Sky, or I migrate all of the people I follow on that to my main, which I kind of don't want to do because Just gotta botch down all the shit. Just excess stuff that I don't, like, I don't need my feed getting nuked with, like, wiped with, consumed with, overwhelmed with. So yeah, that blows. But then you apply that to any other website. If you've made an account already, you're probably safe. If you haven't made an account already and you make one, it's probably gonna ask you for age verification. And no one's gonna fucking use that shit. You ain't catching my ass using a fucking yeah, let me put my ID in for who I am in real life. So eventually it can get hacked, like you said, Scuba. So I can get my entire identity leaked online. You deleted your Twitter before the age verification thing, and then because my deleted account did not verify its age, my email was banned for making a Twitter. Wow. Freaking oof. Like. Yeah, like, it's not gonna go well. I'll say that. It ain't gonna go well. Like my mate said, all it's going to do is push the younger generation to go to less secure websites. Just spat on you on the way. Put and don't come back. And if you ever come back, we'll kill ya. Ooh. So funnily enough, this is pretty much my outfit. My main model's outfit is just this in the nutshell. Which is very bland. But that's because I didn't draw pants on my original model, so I gotta do that. I gotta figure out what I'd like even consider. Do I get padding on the sides? Oh, that's what I can do. The rivet set. I don't know if I'm gonna find that either. These are all like big freaking armor pieces. You got so freaking distracted yesterday, got a ton of nothing done. I didn't even get to finish my shit. So, yeah, basically the Northern Wardens, we found a location in Vintage Story. We beat it. We killed the bosses in there. It's pretty much cleared, but it's a long trip. But there's a lot of cool stuff inside of it. So, I made an effort to prepare an expedition, like a solo expedition, out to the frozen wastelands to loot the stuff. Turns out, I did not come as fully prepared as I thought. And after the end of the session, I basically ended up in a hole in the ground because I was freezing to death. And I'm also starving, so good times. I was supposed to make 7 stacks of fire clay to pay for resources to make a wide wagon. Can you get there without going into water? So funnily enough, if you are holding a raft and you go into water, 9 times out of 10, you do not get wet. It forces your entity to be above the water, so you do not get the wet debuff and freeze to death. Which is interesting. You have a wide wagon, I can help you with it. I just cannot go through water with it. Oh, no, no, no. We got a, I got a, basically, I got Rock Dwarf to make me some bags, and then I met them at spawn, and I saw that they had a, sled. And sleds aren't too, they're not very fast, but they're not very slow, and they can hold 3 containers of reed bags. So that's, I think, 8 items per, so 12 total. Wait, no, not 12 total, 24 total. So I just hauled ass with my sled over there, but I have to leave it there though. I can't bring it with me. Because I had to run back to try and survive. Do I not have any outfits portraying like? No. Do I have like any leather legging outfits to go off of? I don't want to pad it out with armor, but I do want like boots. Gonna offer because it holds 6 chests. You just have to build it, and you put a lantern on the sleds. Ah, are you gonna test something? Wagons use a lot of the elk AI, so can you use the elk AI to put them in a boat? Yeah, maybe. That could also crash the server, but who knows? Do I not have any? That's a hairstyle. Why is that in fucking outfits for my reference? What the fuck? It's all smoking hot babes and no. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can work with that. Yeah, go for it. It is strange that they don't have elk stuff sorted yet. But that might need to be higher because it's fucking. Urgh. Rivet armor set Elden Ring, because that's the one I referenced originally. Rivet armor set Elden Ring. Oh, la. Fucking, can no one do like zoomed in pieces of armor? Holy shit. This is obviously the piece I'm working on. This is my reference material. Fucking pixels, dude. What the fuck is this? Like, what the hell? Fuck am I supposed to work with this? Freaking ass. No, is no one competent enough to just like not play on a 480 monitor? No way. What? That's a YouTube video? Okay, give me a sec. 1280 by 720. And this is the quality of their thumbnail. Bro. The fuck am I looking at? Fucking trash. Oh, there we go. Someone to save the day. Let's go. Let's fucking go. That's better. I just need some like work on the like legs. Just need some identifiable features because this is to a degree the original, well, the second reference model I was going for this outfit. This actually is pretty accurate. Okay, fuck this. Get rid of it. Reset. Gotta understand where like where the like cloth and leather deviates and turns. That's why you love wikis. They usually have good pics for refs. Well, that's the thing. That's from Effects for Life or whatever, and that's the website for all the Elden Ring crap. And the best they can do was that nasty shit. Wow. This would go underneath the palatella, the joint that really fucks me up right now. Really kicking my ass. It works. You got it working? Is that the workaround of having a functional elk? Kinda. Thing is, I want boots, and these do not have boots. I need some like good leather boots. I'm double typing for. They kind of work. They kind of work. Nothing extreme, pretty simplistic. Would really work on this attire though. I think the gold would be more of a. Could work with that. But So how are you doing that? Are you saying you can pick up a cart? Or hold on to it? I don't know what I'm looking at. Vents in front with 2 empty slots. Behind it, you can use a rope to attach an elk into your boat. But that's not an elk. I thought you couldn't attach elks at all. Also, that's beyond me anyway, because I ain't dabbling in carts and stuff. That's not my profession. But that's very Very cool. I am very bad at perspective when it comes to feet. This is gonna look like shit until I like properly reference stuff. Didn't work, but it does. Wonder why. I wonder why. God, I'm just so tired lately. I blame the fucking heat. I'm not sleeping well at all. I don't want to run an aircon in my room 24/7. That shit will just end up clunking out on a bad time. Oh. So, with fucking ass. Okay. Definitely perspective, that's way off. Way off. But that's something we can fix later. Gonna be real, it's kinda hard to tell what the fuck I'm looking at with this because of the way I fucking did it. That's better. Oh, I can see. I can see. Right off the bat, that needs to be more like that. There we go, that's a bit better. Doesn't seem terrible though. Cold, and I thought they was gonna play like WoW music. I thought it'd be a bit more energetic. Man, my typing skills are fucking shat the bed. There we go. Going good. Going great. This should overlap. If this is gonna be above, it should be like this. I need to well, it's not that I'm only typing bad for the most part because my keyboard's on the side, it's not directly in front of me. So I need the tablet in the way. doesn't seem too bad. I'd probably get rid of these though. These are kind of shit looking. Well, you try typing with one hand on the right side, right or left side of your desk. Get back to me on that. And then we'll see. FH. How did you learn? Putting your fingers. Oh, you start from like the middle? References on a different file completely, so I can do that without getting my other shit. There we go. It's Nomagon, isn't it? Or maybe not. Got the energy of Nomagon. Maybe, yeah, well, you know what? We'll try and go for a more simple look to some of the armor. Because I tend to go too, I overshadow shit too much. I learned to type like that because of flights in games. Then you found out that it was easier to learn to fly with WASD than to redo keybinds every new game. Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. I don't use my pinky for shit. The only thing my pinky's touching, at least, is shift. Touching control is too much like strain on the wrist and the pinky region for crouching functions. That's why I always set to like C or Alt, because my space, my thumb is on space, so why the fuck would it not be next to Alt? Does this look? But I can just do this the whole thing. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad at all, man. Yeah. I get down with that. Now, obviously, the boots in themselves I can't fit, but that's fine. I'll probably like dabble a bit more in like leather, like furs and shit on the boots. That looks close to what I'd be after. Yeah, that might be actually way closer. Or I go the the full like fur around the legs. I'm sure I screenshotted this at one point. I need to stretch my legs. They're getting too cramped. There we go. This sounds like Tenacity. Angora Crater. You know, drank your daily bread or ate my daily water, so BRB. Gotcha. Voice is. Hairy around the edges, or Teldra still. Let the background instruments really pop out. That's a look. That's definitely a look. I might swap the shoulder pads out though. Go with more of a centralized look to them. Oh yeah, that's definitely Teldra still. These. What? Magnetic lasso? Whoa, what is this new tech? What the fuck? Whoa! Huh? When did they add magnetic lasso to this? No fucking way. Whoa. Whoa. New tech found. Whoa, that was a misclick too. So yeah, applicable that is, I guess. I didn't even fucking lasso anything. There we go. Wait, how would you... I feel like it'd be a case of like... Yeah. Did you use the what's the problem with this? The mouse always does the exact pressure you need. How the fuck do you even position that? Does that make any logical sense? Like, it probably just end up being like this. Which paint? How do you link these up? The one overlap over the other? Maybe? No. That's how they do it. I like how that does not even apply to the armor they are wearing. My guy. What do you mean? No, that seems like pretty consistent overlapping. It seems like very restrictive. Apparently it would go under... Be more like that. Maybe? Maybe. All these other ones showcased my belt idea. Much like thinner though. Shoulder pads would be like further up too. In this scenario. Closer here? Even angled a bit. Like this. How does it handle it over here though? Does it... They are on separate bits of leather. How far will be getting all of this to not merge with the shoulders? Oh, actually, that's doable. Oh, sorry. Terribly sorry about that. Oh, fuck. Ow. I'll just have it so that when it goes on the model, I'll give it the rule of, hey, you're not allowed to visually show up in this little section on the bicep. That is illegal. So then it will just get cut off. Yeah. That'll be fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then, you know, based on your build, your physique, I can just tweak how far this goes in. Because that's got to be adjusted from that. Probably not for Booba. Booba probably wouldn't mess with this. Pecs. Yeah, it would fit in there. Yeah, still would. Still would fit. Cool. I like that. Big fan. My original design, agree with that. I think pauldrons would need to be moved up more. Hanging a little poorly. And hell, I'd probably even just have it go here. Even if it does look pretty chic. Yeah, aesthetically looks pretty sick. I like the biceps being more barren, more bare. Pretty good. If I made a thing, it'd probably be making this longer. That. That's better. Cool. There's one. It's a barbarian. In a lot of cases, at least for like pauldrons, it was more common to have one pauldron on your weak, your non-swinging, your non-dominant arm, I think. Because if I swung left, I'm left-handed, I would swing left to right. Say two-handed claymore, any broadsword. I'd have a very exposed right shoulder. So I don't know how applicable that would be. This would be another case of, fuck, like different shoulder pads too. But let's go with global outfits first. Full toggle. Just the whole thing. We'll find another look. I'm sure I got some somewhere. Yeah, that could work. Generic peasant. Commoner. Let's see. That's cool. So These go under. Go over, which go under. This needs to go higher. So these would go over, would they not? No, they go under. These go in, out here, and out like. Up. Trying to get some like buffing like here. Because the dwarf is so fucking wide. Probably be closer inward. Yes, this is on a physical model. This guy is pretty fucking jacked. That makes sense why that would be the case. This is leather like cloth around this whole thing, like stitching. Sure. I only pretty much reference one of their sides for this. Could get a poncho. Yeah, that could probably work. This would definitely be a two-part piece. Because a lot of the model work that I do will have to have a top thing, a top portion. This will cover the pecs and the shoulders, and then an underbit which would cover the basically your abdomen, so it would go underneath the chest. Again, probably go light on the shadows, don't go too crazy. Why the fuck would you have such long... This model has like laces that go all the way like down here. What? Well then again, actually, this portion would probably also go above. I get the belt consistently in the same spot every time. You might be able to have some modifiers to what the belts. Yes. Definitely. There. Non-symmetry enabled. Cool. And let's go further over. Punk. Yeah, not bad. I'll definitely make it less symmetrical. A couple tweaks here and there. I need to quickly freshen up and then maybe get a cool drink. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh shit, this goes for 3 hours. Perfect. Got some cooler foods. I got a yogurt. Put a snack bar in the fridge along with the apple because I like them cold. Crunchy. Oh. Do what I can with one hand. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. Hello. In the... Wait. Not bad. Gonna need a lot of shadow work for some of these. Oh, the shadow work. Not too bad though. Probably looking a little barren in the middle, but that's a choice. And then the leggings be fucking tighty whities. Add some boots somewhere. Boots. 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 Oh, perfect. Something very simple. Okay. Get into some of this yogurt. While it's still fresh. It's just a wee little dabble. Get rid of that real quick, because we're gonna switch on over to this. Might just steal the boots from this one real quick. These would be pointier, that's for certain. They would come to a pointier area. Does this work though? Then there'd be a line through here. Perhaps a little too close. Definitely pop out. These are not connected. Valve? Then again, it gave me kind of Orgrimmar vibes. Here it is. White shoes on this. Oh, these are tight on this guy's fucking eye. I think some of these toggles, outfit-wise, I will simply just make the object invisible, like the legs. line work of the lanes, of the things. Go. Bam! Outfit 2, commoner. I guess. Well, that ass cheeks wouldn't be popping out so much. But again, who am I to judge with someone for having thick cheeks? That looks okay though. Obviously cleaner. Mm-hmm. Yogurt consumed. Ironforge. Cool. So, Barbarian. My outfit. Weak version. Barbarian. Commoner. Going for more of a fantasy outfit. True, I should make him more of a dress. That's definitely Ironforge. I've been in Ironforge enough to know what is and what isn't Ironforge. Okay. Right here. Got there. This spot here, a duplicate area, which is just all this shit. Like elastic section. It'll be another portion of this spot. I wonder if I'd be able to reuse some of this. Maybe. So if people want to, I want to be able to have it compatible with all like physiques more or less. So the toggles aren't just like, oh, I can't use this toggle on this model. It is incompatible. Now it's more work on my end, but that just makes the model even better. Middle, do it like this. Too much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Way too much. These are weird. They go in, but not like through. And up here. Oh, it's because it's always going underneath. That's why. This is Nomriga. Too many funky instruments. Got cowbells and all kinds of crap. So this will be here. This is going to have a couple layers on it for sure. If I want it, at least in the style that I'm looking at. I don't want to have this be symmetrical. So I'm thinking this will be a layer. This, the breast. This will be a layer as well. The neck will be its own layer. I'll maybe have 2 extra layers for the like arm piece. Yeah. God, the cloth is funky and weird. So set the physique to be modular. So the arms are always pretty much going to be the same. The only detail will be slight bulgeness, I guess would be the word. Bulgeness in the muscles, definition. The rest is shadow work, so less technicality on my end. Hopefully. Blech. Comfortable at the moment, it's such a fucking pain. Moving around so much. This will go to here. I think I got a strawberry seed in my fucking booth. Ah. Why is that there? What is this song? Human area, probably. Gives the vibes at least. Yo, I don't like this. We're going back to this one. Any gaps this can fill in? Nope. I think we got everything. One of these. Cool. Oof. Yep. Bam. And of course, if I change the posture, the shoulders get smaller, waist gets thinner. All of it hopefully should adapt. So this would be... Get some stuff. An example. So if the shoulders got thinner, it'd be more like this. The waist would get thinner around here. Probably be less of this, so that would also go up. Yeah. Now it's a dress. It is a dress. We must make it a dress. Fuck. Ah, shit. Bonk. Invert. Could even adjust it. Could have a thing where I can be like, hey, you want it like smaller? You can like raise it up a bit if you want. Oh shit. This one, I think this particular one would have versions for sure. The easiest solution to making this would be obviously the above the body. You see, I see. Stop moving. I need you to relax. Stop doing shit. Sit. No move. Enter sail here, yippee! This needs to be more, like, look at this. Needs more outward, I think. Yeah, that seems a little bit better. It was too, like, flat. Should probably go out there more then. Duskwood? Like this should be more centered near this point. And it should slowly widen. Nice dress. Again, it's still a little too, like, spaced out. Something's off. I can't pinpoint it. Something's off though. Ooh, that might be it. The trick. Maybe. Mayhaps. Could be also that the physique is like wide. Dress is gonna have a lot of customizations because there's so you can have a dress and be very stylized. Colors, palettes, shortness. Accessories. Ooh. Speaking of accessories. Necklace. I mean, that's one. Just to copy paste it and get rid of the accessories. Okay. That will be the blank slate. I need to think of like necklaces. Let's see. Ooh. Little filigree. Ooh. Chain. I think I got a chain texture somewhere. Not on this one. Chain tool, you around? There it is. Oh my god, it's so small. That is way too small. I'll probably end up drawing my own. Get the visuals across better. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Be like a flat color. Yeah. Copy the chain again, because I could probably reuse that for some other visual stuff. 3D pre-made. What the fuck? Don't close that. Cool. Stack that with the dress. Fucking fire. I guess that would be also over the Just depends on the outfit. I'll be right back again. I need to put some of this, wash some stuff and put some stuff in the bin. wiggle. I feel like in most cases a necklace would probably not even be like that. It'd be like lower hanging. Made mine like too sharp. That. What? Oh. There we go. Yeah, I guess just have it like pop up. An overhang. Or it goes underneath. I feel like a necklace would... A lot of these have it... I guess it depends on the necklace, because a few of these have it showing, like, where the collarbone is. If I just scale this back... Yeah, that might be better. Ooh, so much. Ooh, I like that one. I like that. Sure. Necklace. Welcome back. Just designing some accessories now because I got distracted. But I was also thinking, hey, how about like casual wear? Like a singlet. Gotta make this loop animation, but keep getting to make literally anything else. Anything on it. Whoopsie! Oh, so you have to go back to it again, tweak it, rinse and repeat. A lot of back and forthing. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna go crazy on singlet designs. I'm probably just gonna keep it consistent. Because you can get singlets that go like a bit further underneath the armpit, and then you can have ones that go like into the armpit. You're gonna be like, what the fuck do I do with that? Also, one suits, like ones, not onesies, but like one-piece suits. I'm thinking closer here. Then we're gonna go with the lower version. Did you know the chef behind the Boardi brand is Chef Boardi, but people pronounce it wrong, so he changed the name of the brands to be how his name is supposed to be. Ah, interesting choice. This will... So, I think this would be a case. Can't really do that. Could I? Oh, that'd be a tough one. That'd be a tough one. I gotta figure out how to do like physics on this. Because this would, it wouldn't be here, it'd be like here. Life is like a chicken, you can make chicken poop or chicken soup. But what about chicken egg? Have you ever considered chicken egg? Chicken egg though. I think I want this one to be very, like, form-fitting. Very simplistic. Hell, if depending on how I approach this, I could just straight up, it can just be line work with a color palette. And the shadows on top. Maybe. Because, yeah, for most of this, it's going to be like, this is shadow work. It would go like here. Had to work finished. Yep. Line work wasn't finished. And this will be a scenario where I'd have a like maybe a invisible point here. The top chest, I'd probably say this will be its own thing as well. And then I'd maybe have two versions, one for the larger breasts and one for the smaller ones and the pecs, and then that could be used on all scale. Yeah. I don't want it to just be medieval fantasy themed. Spooky. Sci-fi dowie. I'm probably not going to do too many armor pieces. There might be like one proper armor set, but it ain't gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like, you get one knight armor and a helmet, that's it. Because the detail required for a full set that will cover the entire body is fucking insane. There we go, singlet done. We get some shorts. Some swim shorts. Missed an S there, buddy. Missed an S there, buddy. swim shorts. Something with a less prominence so I can actually see what the fuck I'm looking at. Sure. For plastics. Delicious. Scrumptious. Singlets, just a basic singlet. Because my other thought is, if I can make layered clothing, so if you're wearing, instead of wearing a shirt, you can wear a singlet with, say, a jumper. Also, you could have got to consider something like, something like this. Which would also be, would also end up becoming a dress, but it probably wouldn't have a quartet. The thing that like tightens your waist, probably wouldn't need that. Just a basic one. We're after a shirts, which I'd have underneath, not over the top. Yeah. And then this would also be a bit high on the waist as well. At least these shorts. I'd probably say I'm a fan of the wider waist on swim shorts. Sitting down though is a pain because it's so flat. Let's go. How long are these board shorts? Board shorts are inherently, they're well known for being a bit long. They're not like maybe knee height. I like long ones. I'm a fan of the longer ones because I got fat fucking thighs. Fat ass thighs. So when I sit down, they go to my knee instead of up to my freaking groin. Another case of I'll probably simplify this to a great amount. There we go. Put that with the singlet. Actually, singlet could probably go on the inside. I guess I can add maybe 2 types of short. And because all the model work is going to be in a pretty similar position, at least for movement, this on a deformer, if I move any of this, the legs, the knees, I do the little hip poke out when doing a pose, like holding one hand on shoulder, one hand hanging down, kind of like, yeah, pop it out. Anyway. Me rambling about things. Bah, bah. Me rambling about things incoherently because half of it makes no sense. I haven't used Live2D in so fucking long. Okay, this. I think visibility will be its own toggle. That way, I can easily be like, this outfit is hidden while this is up. This outfit's visible while this is up. And then I can also do all the motion shape separate. Because I know, for context, like, I think there is a bar. There are 3 points. Ignore the symmetry. On this, let's say this point, we want the clothes to be hidden. Then, let's say we want, at this point, the shorts to be visible. That's all well and good. And then the third one can be maybe it's visible, but it's a different style or something. By doing that, if I make any tweaks to the movement, any tweaks, it will break sometimes, depending on how I do it, will break this. So it will be invisible here, and then like visible here, invisible whatever. And it'll just become an absolute mess. So the way I'm going to do it is like 2 layers. It'll be all the motion, which will be probably way more technical. You got the sways and shit. 2 versions of sway. I think, no, that has an interval. So this is stationary. This has something sway to the left. This has a sway to the right. And another sway to the left and right, but these ones are more subtle. So that will be a big one, then a small one, big. It kind of smooths out the animation. And then all of this will be in its own little box. And on top of that, because this will be overriding it, this will determine visibility. Or better yet, this will determine some toggles. Visibility. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. It is not going through. What is... Oh, the balls. Ah, yes. The balls. Yo, bonk. 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 Go. How does that look with the singlet? Singlet isn't colored? Yeah, we need to color the singlet. Yeah. Cool. Popping through here. Why? Gosh. But like, this has been in the corner of my eye, the face, for so long. I'm gonna tweak it and it's not gonna look normal. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? Shirt singlets. We get rid of this. Board shorts? Board shorts. It'll be easier for me if I make it underneath. Yeah. And then we can do stuff like underwear, lingerie, that kind of stuff. Fine. Actually, you know what? We'll give one a go. I don't normally draw this, so it will be interesting. Probably have a outfits, something to reference somewhere. I don't know if it's in here. No, it'll probably be in the physique. That one. Oh shit. True. Oh, that's another one I could. Oh, fucking, that'd be pretty fire as well. A neck one? All good, we have a wonderful slumber. I just caught wind of a jacked demon in my reference folder. That isn't actually Karlak, surprisingly enough. Overhang, I think it's supposed to be more of a shirt. It doesn't really come through. Oh well. What was I doing? Lingerie. Lingerie reference. I'm sure I got one somewhere. No, that could work. That could work. So, let's see. And I think I really should raise this so I can lower it in another format, because otherwise everything's gonna be over that fucking amount. 40%. Something like this. Like this? Maybe. Then we do another layer. One tool. Invert. Yeah, I need to review how they actually work. How they function on the sides. Ah, okay. Not by me making them bulky, but it's better to be bulky on the main model because more the details can be shown. Marie area. I think that's applicable there. Undo there. There is like a connection point around here, I want to say. There it is over this way. The layer above this, which goes about here. Studying anatomy without anyone seeing what I'm referencing, because it'd probably get me banned. At least to a degree. Depending on the material. Let's go like. Yeah, this one changed. Look at that. That goes over here. This goes over here. Already 1-to-1 on the emotion. That made more sense. But a lot of these, at least visually, are like free-hanging. They're not really being pushed up by anything. Down a bit. Get getting to the woodworks. Yeah, a lot of it is just like fluffy on the edges. And those have like little bumps as well? Oh, fuck. Might be overkill. Fancy. A bubbly. Okay. That is there, but not in that degree. Aha, there is a scrap point here. Go. Then another line. Escape again. Oops. Bam. And there's just like a bunch of circle bits that a bit more of the skin. So like textures in here. One of the more absurd ones, I guess. I guess. But the design seems to be the same. A lot of the supports just underneath the that section, and the rest of it is either half. Well, it seems like most of them are half. Some are full. Depends, I guess. Could also just go the, not the bland approach, but like generic one. Just copy this. Nah. Nah. Nah, I don't think so. What kind of file? Maybe it's because I suck at doing clothing. And there is a point here. I wasn't too far off with my original thought process on how it visually shows. And I guess this could also be as connected a little to this motion. Maybe. It's also a way of getting like swimwear. If I can find it. Singlet. Cats is on. And then Porsche shorts. And then for an example, let's go abdomen. We lower some of the visuals. We go for a more lighter approach. Instead of being jacked as shit. A bit lighter. We could, honestly, I could probably extend the shorts. Doesn't seem too bad. Other tweaks I'd make would be like just size, like abdomen. For example, if I can just do, if I did this and then this, something. Why am I not grabbing the line work? Oh my god, is the base at? Okay, try again. This and this. It's not mirrored. What if I do that with that? Not grabbing. Of course, it shouldn't be. Why would it? Then we can just do something more of the extreme. Let's go like this. I'll be just pushing a lot more in than it needs to. Because these would be these would be on their own little spot. Bit more slender. The shoulders are fucking huge, but I'd be pushing them in as well when I change all that. Anyway. Seems okay. Nah, we keep it short. Keep the sucker short. Right, basic. Yes. This be a wand. Brink. Then we say, let's say we put the single on top. Doesn't really work. Doesn't work at all. Sports one. So this wouldn't even be like this. It'd be more like over here. But it'd still be going like under there. Yeah. I think that we got a couple good designs, like a start of some designs going. We got my outfit with some legs added. We got a more mirrored look. I'd probably just get rid of the shoulders and put some leather padding on the shoulders instead. Maybe studded. We've got a commoner outfit kind of going on. I need to tweak every single shoe of these. We got a dress. Another thing I need to tweak. But that might be because of the width. Also, it needs like 50 layers. We've got a singlet. We got some swimsuit. We've got I think I did this dress real quick. We got like a more open edge singlet that I want to tweak. Sports bra, and then we got a lingerie, and then we got a basic. And then we got a bunch of necklaces. A few. That's not bad. Not bad. I think next, we're gonna finish working on the... Finish getting that one kind of positioned. Adjust a few settings. So basically I'm gonna draw the shadows, then I'm gonna reset to what it looked like angled down, or on the hips, because they're the separate models. Adjust them, redo it, because the muscle it's flexing here, so this shouldn't be here at all. It should be all this way. And then yeah, could be a good time. But I'm gonna have to stop there because it's hot as hell. I need to open up the windows, open up the doors, get the aircon going in. But thanks to anyone popping in and lurking about. Catch us all next time. Other than that, I'll see ya. Bye.